This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 10th of March. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather looking good as the weekend begins, but the weather ends up stormy on Sunday with a chance of strong, maybe severe thunderstorms across the state. So let's discuss, and don't forget, next week we have the chance of a late season freeze by Tuesday and Wednesday morning. So a lot of things happening here. But again, a drier air mass pushing in here today. For the northern half of the state, the sky is now partly to mostly sunny. Clouds linger across South Alabama. That's the visible satellite view. And the radar composite showing rain mainly south of US 84 over extreme South Alabama. Rain falling in parts of counties like Escambia, Washington, Mobile, and Baldwin. And that will be gradually pushing on into the Gulf. And again, the day tomorrow looks good with a dry air mass settling in. Temperatures are mostly in the 50s over North Alabama. 60s to the south. In fact, a few 70s in extreme South Alabama. Dothan 76, Mobile at 72. We'll check the watch warning map across the country today. Blizzard warnings in effect for parts of North Dakota, Minnesota, and Montana. Winter storm warnings in effect for a number of states in the western U.S. And winter weather advisories for parts of New York State and Pennsylvania. So we have a marginal risk of severe storms this evening over parts of North Florida. And then tomorrow, west of the state, we have a risk of severe storms over parts of Arkansas, Oklahoma, into Mississippi and West Tennessee. And then on day 3, which is Sunday, we have a risk of severe storms across the Deep South, including a pretty good chunk of Alabama. In our state, we have a level 2 out of level 5 risk south of a line from near Tuscaloosa to Hoover to Talladega over to about Ranburne. And north of that line, we have a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk of severe storms up into the Tennessee Valley. Much more about the timing and the threats Sunday here in just a moment. Here's the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Friday morning of next week. For much of the state, rain amounts between 1.5 between 1 and 2 inches. Amounts a bit lighter near the Gulf Coast. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 3. A zonal flow and a dry air mass. It will be a sunny day. We start the day in the 30s. North Alabama might see a few of the colder pockets near the freezing mark, but the high will be in the 60s. Lots of sunshine. A very nice day. But on Sunday, things get active. We have the next wave coming in here on Sunday, and you can see rain and storms pushing into the state. Let's look at the high-resolution NAM, the North American Mesoscale model. This is in advance of a surface front. That front should be near the northwestern corner of the state. This is valid at 3 o'clock Central Daylight Time, Sunday afternoon, back on Daylight Saving Time. And again, you can see showers and storms over a pretty good chunk of the state. Let's look at these severe weather parameters. This is the instability Sunday afternoon at 3. And the air is unstable, especially along and south of Interstate 59. The better instability values across the southern counties of the state. The good news, the storm relative helicity values are not overly impressive, which means I would say the tornado threat is quite low. Not zero, but quite low. The main threat will be coming from hail and strong gusty winds. This is the STP, the significant tornado parameter. Values a bit higher down to the south over southeast Alabama, but again, the overall tornado threat is quite low. In terms of the timing, I would say that the main window for strong to severe storms from roughly noon until 9 o'clock Sunday, noon until 9 p.m. So just be weather aware Sunday. Again, some of the storms could produce strong winds and possibly some hail in advance of that front. Otherwise, Sunday should be fairly mild, highs in the 60s for North Alabama, 70s to the south. Monday, we are in a cooler, drier air mass. We'll be in the 30s Monday morning. The high Monday will be in the 50s for North Alabama, 60s for the southern counties of the state. And then Tuesday, we're going to be maybe below freezing for a lot of folks in North Alabama. I'm looking at the latest deterministic output from the GFS, and it's showing 29 for Birmingham. And again, we might see some mid-20s by Tuesday morning. So growers beware, and we have the chance of a freeze both Tuesday and Wednesday. These are the temperature anomalies. We're deep in the green. That means temperatures well below average. Highs most likely in the 50s on Tuesday. And again, Wednesday, we start the day at or below freezing for the northern half of the state. Lows ranging from 25 to 35. And the day will be sunny. The high Wednesday close to 60. This is Thursday. We start to warm up. will be in the 60s. And a week from today, this is Friday the 17th, troughing to the west and a band of showers and thunderstorms coming in here with a cold front. I would say that's not really a severe weather look at this point, but again, now the bottom line is much of next week will be dry, then a chance of showers and storms at the end of the week, and a pretty good surface high pushing in behind that. Let's go out 10 days. This is Monday, the 20th of March. And again, we got zonal flow and a cool, dry air mass in place. This is rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. Looking for that green line, the mean between 2 and 3 inches now, between now and the 25th of the month. Temperatures, now this is off the national blend of models for Birmingham. And you can see next week, Tuesday morning, we have 33. Wednesday morning, we have 32. But again, many of the deterministic runs are colder than that. But certainly that's the headline next week, that chance of a late season freeze both Tuesday and Wednesday morning. And hot off the presses, got the brand new CPC outlook. This is for March 18th through March 24th. Temperatures, again, will likely be below average across the Deep South and much of the continental United States. Hey, let's roll some Pepsi Kid Cam. What do you say? These are my buddies at Flatwoods Elementary School in Northport. See some first graders in there. I see some kindergarten students, see some preschoolers, pre-K. Had a great time. Big crowd in the gym today, and they were looking awfully good. Great listeners and learners today talking about weather. And yeah, buddy, a cake with a message. What do you do when there's a tornado warning? You respect that polygon. It's a good-looking cake. But again, to all the teachers and faculty at Flatwoods Elementary School, thanks a lot for that great visit earlier today. And also another stop in the Tuscaloosa area. This is Rock Quarry Elementary School. My buddies in the 3rd grade. Yeah, they're looking good. Good to see that big crowd this morning. And they're pumped up. You know why? Next week, it's their spring break week. Yeah, that's exciting. I told them, breaking news, there's no school next week, and they went bananas, even though they knew that. But great school, great faculty. So again, everybody at Rock Quarry, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. And hey, don't forget the time change. And it's a good time to maybe put a fresh battery in your weather radio. Maybe check the smoke detectors. CO detectors, if you've got those. The sunset time Sunday evening for Birmingham will be 6:52 Central Daylight Time. And again, we get the computer models an hour later, but that's okay. We're used to that. That's it for the afternoon weather briefing today. Notes on the blog, AlabamaWX.com. And don't forget a book signing tomorrow. Cleburne County, Alabama. If you're in East Alabama or West Georgia, come see us. We'll be at the Shoal Creek Market and Grill in Edwardsville, just east of Heflin, right on US 78, right off Interstate 20. And the sign says, best gas station food ever. Can't wait to try that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll be there from 9:30 until 12:30. And we'll have all the books and the hats and the weather shirts and everything else. It'll be a lot of fun. We take a lot of pictures and have a lot of good times at those. So Edwardsville, Shoal Creek Market and Grill, East Alabama, Cleburne County, tomorrow from 9:30 until 12:30. Then a week from tomorrow, we're going to be down in Fairhope on the Eastern Shore. We'll start hitting that one pretty hard next week. So that's it for the afternoon briefing. Across the hall is Studio A. We will be there for ABC 3340 News this evening at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.